Psalms chapter 1. Happy is the one who has not walked in the advice of the wicked, nor stood in the way of sinners, nor sat in the seat of scoffers. But his delight is in the Torah of Adonai, and on his Torah he meditates day and night. He will be like a planted tree over streams of water, producing its fruit during its season, its leaf that never droops, but in all he does he succeeds. The wicked are not so, for they are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand during the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For Adonai knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked leads to ruin. Chapter 2. Why are the nations in an uproar and the peoples mutter vanity? The kings of earth set themselves up, and rulers conspire together against Adonai and against his anointed one. Let's rip their chains apart and throw their ropes off us. He who sits in heaven laughs. Adonai mocks them. So he will speak to them in his anger and terrify them in his fury. I have set up my king upon Zion, my holy mountain. I will declare the decree of Adonai. He said to me, "You are my son. Today I have become your father. Ask me, and I will give the nations as your inheritance, and the far reaches of the earth as your possession. You shall break the chains with an iron scepter. You shall dash them in pieces like a potter's jar. So now, O kings, be wise. Take warning, O judges of the earth. Serve Adonai with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he become angry and you perish along your way, since his wrath may flare up suddenly. Happy is everyone taking refuge in him." Chapter 3. A psalm of David when he fled from his son Absalom. Adonai, how many are my foes? Many are rising up against me. Many are saying to my soul, there is no deliverance for him in God. Selah. But you, Adonai, are a shield around me, my glory and the lifter of my head. I cry out to Adonai with my voice, and he answers me from his holy mountain, Selah. I lie down and sleep. I awake, for Adonai sustains me. I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people all around who have taken their stand against me. Arise, Adonai, deliver me, my God, for you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You shatter the teeth of the wicked. Deliverance belongs to Adonai. Let your blessing be on your people. Selah. Chapter 4. For the music director on a stringed instrument, a psalm of David. Answer me when I call, God of my righteousness. You set me free when I am in distress. Be gracious to me and hear my prayer. O sons of men, how long will you turn my glory into my shame? How long will you love worthlessness and pursue falsehood? Selah. But know that Adonai has set apart the godly for his own. Adonai will hear when I call to him. Tremble, but do not sin. Search my heart while I'm on your bed, and be silent. Selah. Offer righteous sacrifices and put your trust in Adonai. Many are asking, who will show us some good? May the delight of your face shine upon us, Adonai. You have put joy in my heart, more joy than when their grain and new wine overflow. I will lie down and sleep in shalom, for you alone, Adonai, make me live securely. Chapter 5. For the music director on the wind instrument, a psalm of David. Hear my words, Adonai, consider my groaning. Listen to the sound of my cry for help, my King and my God, for I pray to you. Adonai, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I order my prayer before you and watch expectantly, for you are not a God who rejoices in evil. No wickedness dwells with you. Braggarts will not stand before your eyes. You hate all wrongdoers. You destroy those who speak falsehood. A person of bloodshed and deceit, Adonai detests. But because of your great loving kindness, I will enter your house. I will bow toward your holy temple in awe of you. Lead me, Adonai, in your righteousness because of my enemies. Make your path straight before me, for nothing upright is in their mouth. Inside them is a ruin, their throat an open grave. They flatter with their tongue, declare them guilty, O God. Let them fall by their own schemes. Banish them because of their many transgressions, for they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them always shout for joy. You will shelter them, and they exult those who love your name. For you bless the righteous, Adonai, for you surround them with favor as a shield. Chapter 6. For the music director on 8-string lyre, a psalm of David. Adonai, do not rebuke me in your anger. Do not discipline me in your wrath. Be gracious to me, Adonai, for I am weak. Heal me, Adonai, for my bones are shuddering with fear, as is my soul. And you, Adonai, how long? Turn toward me, Adonai, deliver my soul. Save me because of your mercy, for there is no memory of you in death. In Sheol, who will praise you? I am worn out with my groaning. Every night I make my bed swim, drenching my pillow with my tears. My eyes are weakened with grief. They age because of my enemies. Away from me, all you evildoers, for Adonai heard the sound of my weeping. Adonai has heard my cry for mercy. Adonai accepts my prayer. May all my enemies be ashamed and stricken with terror. May they turn back in sudden disgrace. Chapter 7. A passionate song of David, which he sang to Adonai concerning Cush, a Benjamite. Adonai, my God, in you I have taken refuge. Save me from each of my persecutors and deliver me. Otherwise, he will rip me apart like a lion with no one to rescue me. Adonai, my God, if I have done this, if there is guilt on my hands, if I have paid back evil to anyone at peace with me, or unjustly attacked my adversary, then let the enemy chase me, overtake me, and trample me into the ground, leaving my honor in the dirt. Selah. Arise, Adonai, in your anger. Arise against the fury of my enemies. Awake for me, you decreed justice. Let an assembly of peoples gather around you and return on high above them. Adonai judges the peoples. Vindicate me, Adonai, according to my righteousness and integrity in me. Please end the evil of the wicked and sustain the righteous. A just God examines hearts and minds. My shield is God, Savior of the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge, a God who is indignant every day. If he does not relent, he will sharpen his sword. He has bent his bow and made it ready. He prepares his own deadly weapons. He makes his fiery arrows. Look, the one pregnant with trouble conceives mischief and brings forth deceit. He digs a pit, scrapes it out, and then falls into the hole he has made. His mischief will turn on his own head. His violence will boomerang on his crown. I will praise Adonai for his justice. I'll sing praise to the name of Adonai Elyon. Chapter 8. For the music director upon the Gittite lyre, a psalm of David. Adonai our God, how excellent is your name over all the earth. You set your splendor above the heavens. Out of the mouths of babies and toddlers you established power, because of your enemies to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you established, what is man that you are mindful of him, and the son of man that you care for him? Yet you made him a little lower than the angels and crowned him with glory and majesty. You gave him dominion over the works of your hands. You put all things under their feet, all sheep and oxen, and also beasts of the field, birds in the air, and fish in the ocean, all passing through the paths of the seas. Adonai, our Lord, how excellent is your name over all the earth. Chapter 9. For the music director to the tune of the death of the Son, a psalm of David. I will praise Adonai with my whole heart. I will tell about all your wonders. I will be glad and rejoice in you. I will sing praise to your name, Elyon. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before you. For you upheld my right and my cause. You sat upon the throne, judging righteously. You rebuked the nations. You destroyed the wicked, blotting out their name forever and ever. The enemy is finished in ruins forever. You overturned their cities. Even the memory of them has perished. But Adonai reigns forever. He established his throne for judgment. He judges the world in righteousness and governs the peoples justly. Adonai is a stronghold for the oppressed, a high tower in times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you. For you, Adonai, never have forsaken those who seek you. Sing praises to Adonai who dwells in Zion. Declare his deeds among the peoples. He who avenges blood remembers. He will not forget the cry of the afflicted. Be compassionate to me, Adonai. See my affliction from those hating me. Lift me up from the gates of death. Then I will tell all your praises in the gates of the daughter of Zion, rejoicing in your salvation. The nations sank into the pit they made. The net they hid caught their own foot. Adonai is known for executing judgment. The wicked one is trapped in the work of his own hands. Selah. The wicked will turn to Sheol, as will all the nations that forget God. For the needy will not forever be forgotten, nor the hope of the poor perish forever. Arise, Adonai, do not let man triumph. Let the nations be judged before you. Strike them with terror, Adonai. Let the nations know they are only human. Selah. Chapter 10. Why, Adonai, are you standing off? Why hide yourself in times of trouble? In pride, the wicked hotly hunts the poor. Let them be caught in the plots they have planned. For the wicked one boasts about his soul's desire. The greedy one curses, reveling Adonai. The wicked one with his nose in the air never seeks him. All his thoughts are, there is no God. His ways are secure at all times. He haughtily disregards your judgments. He snorts at all his adversaries. He says in his heart, I'll never be shaken. From generation to generation, nothing bad will happen. His mouth is full of cursing, lies, and oppression. On his tongue are trouble and iniquity. He lies in ambush near villages. In hidden places he slays the innocent. His eyes watch in secret for the helpless. He lurks in a hiding place like a lion in a thicket. He lies in wait to catch the helpless. He catches the unfortunate one, dragging him away in his net. The victim is crushed, brought down, the falls into his mighty claws. He says in his heart, God has forgotten. He hides his face. He will never see it. Arise, Adonai, O God, lift up your hand. Do not forget the afflicted. Why does the wicked one revile God? He says in his heart, you will never require anything. You saw, for you see trouble and grief, to take it in your hand. The victim puts his trust in you. You are the helper of the orphan. Break the arm of the wicked, evil one. Call him to account for his wickedness until no more is found. Adonai is king forever and ever. Nations will be wiped off his land. You hear, Adonai, the desire of the meek. You encourage them and incline your ear. You vindicate the orphan and oppressed, so that man who is earthly may terrify no more. Chapter 11. For the music director, a psalm of David. In Adonai I have taken shelter. How can you say to my soul, fly like a bird to your mountain? For look, the wicked bend the bow. They fix their arrow on the bowstring, so they can shoot from the shadows at those who are upright in heart. If our foundations are destroyed, what should the righteous do? Adonai is in his holy temple. Adonai's throne is in heaven. His eyes are watching. His eyelids observe the children of men. Adonai examines the righteous, but the wicked one loving violence his soul hates. On the wicked he will rain down fire, brimstone, and scorching wind as the portion of their cup. For Adonai is righteous, he loves justice, the upright will see his face. Chapter 12. For the music director on the 8-string lyre, a psalm of David. Help, Adonai, for no one godly exists, for the faithful have vanished from the children of men. Everyone tells a lie to his neighbor, talking with flattering lips and a divided heart. May Adonai cut off all flattering lips, a tongue bragging big things. They say, with our tongue will prevail. We own our lips. Who can master us? Because of the oppression of the poor, because of the groaning of the needy, now will I rise, says Adonai. I will put him in the safe place. He pants for it. The words of Adonai are pure words, like silver refined in an earthly crucible, purified 7 times. You will keep us safe, Adonai. You will protect us from this generation forever. The wicked strut all around, while vileness is exalted by mankind.